Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me and thank you for your continued support. So, the Prime Minister had his speech today when he was going to be talking about the reset, or rather not the reset, the reimagining, or however you want to call it, of the plan that he put in place at the beginning of his tenureship as Prime Minister. Thank you for joining me on here. I hope that you are enjoying the content. If you are, please do subscribe, because it really does help to push out the channel to other people and to get other people to see what the kind of things I'm doing here. I do try to be very impartial. So if that applies to you and appeals to you, then do let me know down in the comment section as well if there's anything you'd like me to cover. So he had his speech, and in it he kind of planned out what he wants to do going forward. Now, of course, this is a good thing, because in the past, well, certainly up until now, they've kept talking about this £22 billion black hole and things like that, and how bad everything is. So now he's trying to look forward to the future, and part of that, he has said that he wants to implement a named officer in every neighbourhood, so a police officer who will be contactable in every neighbourhood. He also says he wants to try and get down this waiting list on the NHS to 18 weeks for a high number of people who have elective surgery. He's also said that he wants to stick to this plan of net zero carbon, although it's 95% now. It was 100%, but now it's 95% because they've changed the measure they were using, however you think about that. And he's also talking about this rebuilding of the homes, building up 1.5 million homes, even though he said it may have been a little bit ambitious. And when I was reading through this and looking at what he was saying, it struck me that a lot of these things are very manageable things. You know, these are things that he has control over, he has the ability to deal with. He didn't necessarily talk about things that might affect people. He didn't he didn't say that he was going to rethink anything, or he didn't say that he was going to tackle anything that a lot of people are actually worried about, such as illegal migration. When he was pushed on that, he said that he's not going to give you a specific number, but he is looking to get net illegal immigration down. Now, of course, that could mean anything. That could mean if he gets it down by 3 or 4%, he'll be getting it down, so it'll be a win, if you know what I mean. So he's not really given anything concrete in terms of what he wants to do for the future. And also there are lots of other people who are saying, well, if he now wants to try and curry favour with the British public, what he should have been doing is going back on things like the winter payment cuts and things like that, to try and get people back on side, because I think that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to win people back and get favour back in the Labour government. But what I want to know from you guys out there is, did it work? What he said, what he set out in his plan, has that convinced you that he is now the man for the job? Have you now a better idea of what he wants to do? Do you think that he can deliver on these promises that he has put forward? I'm not entirely sure he can, but he does say, of course, this is up until the end of the Parliament, so it means that he will be judged at the end of the Parliament, whereas a lot of people are now judging him for what he's doing now, which I think is probably a better way to do it. But anyway, does what he said make sense to you, and does it make things better for you, in terms of, do you think now that yes, he does have a plan in place and he can make these things better, or do you think that this is just an emergency reset to try and get a bit of favour back and to try and save his job? Let me know down in the comment section what you think, as always, and I'll see you in the next one.